Hello guys, in this video I will show you how to perform source list and info record. Okay, purchasing info record. So why we use source list in SAP MM module? So with the help of source list and info record, we have fixed a supplier for particular material. We blocked a supplier for a particular material. Similarly, means if customer want a material next time from a particular vendor, okay, so that time they can fix for that particular material to that vendor. So this all the activities we have do in this source list. Through the help of source list we have performed. Okay, so source list and purchasing info record. So source list and purchasing info record, if I will show you so you can understand very easily. So if you want to fixed yeah, so if you want to fixed or blocked a vendor or supplier for a particular material, so with the help of this source list and purchasing info record, this thing is possible. Okay, because sometime some vendors not give the good quality of product. Okay, so that time we block that vendor. If they provide good quality of materials, that time we can fix that vendor for our next ordering. Okay, so now if you want, if you, let's suppose first we start, if you want to fixed, so first step, no, yeah, what are the T codes first? Okay, we use, so for purchasing info record, what are the T code we use? So for purchasing info record, so why we use purchasing info record? So with the help of this purchasing info record, we have maintained a relationship between the material and the vendor. So for that we use purchasing info record or purchase info record. Okay, so it remembers the relationship or maintain the relationship between a material and a vendor or supplier. So for that we use purchase info record or purchasing info record. Second, okay, so what are the T codes we have used? So in this purchasing info record, so what type of information we have maintained? So information like pricing related information. Okay, then we mention delivery time related information, pricing information we have maintained. We can also maintain the quantity related information, quantity like minimum quantity, maximum quantity, normal quantity we have purchased, so that we have maintained. Purchasing group, purchasing group, purchasing group we have maintained. And as well as some tax related to your purchasing information that we have maintained. So these are all the information we have maintained. And T codes, if you want to create a purchase info record, so for create we use T code ME11, for change ME12, for display use T code ME13. If you want to see list of all the purchase info record with respect to, let's suppose, material, okay, with respect to materials, so that time we use ME1M. Similarly, if you want to see list of all the purchase requisition, purchasing info record with respect to vendor or supplier, so that time use ME1L. So these are the T codes we use. Then source list. So how to perform source list? So that is second, source list, okay. So source list, if you want to perform source list, so for source list, if you want to blocked or fixed, if you want to fixed a vendor, fixed or blocked a vendor for a particular material, so that time we use source list. So source list we have to fixed or block a vendor for a particular material, so use T code, okay. So for source list use T code ME01, for display like first we mention the change, for change ME02, for display ME03. So these are the T codes we use in source list, okay. Now perform. So let's suppose we start with fix vendor for a particular material, fix a vendor for a particular material, okay. So this is our first. Okay, so for that we require two things, okay. Pre-requirements, that is two things, your material and your vendor, okay, vendor or supplier. So for that, if we see what is our material, what is our vendor here, okay. So these two things we required, so that we have maintained here and use, okay. So first step, create a purchasing info record or purchase info record. Okay, so it is make a relationship between your material and vendor. So this is the first step. So step 1, okay, create a purchase info record, purchase info record. So this is our first step. So this is our first step that we have performed. Second step, okay, second step, create source list or maintain source list. Okay, so use T code here ME11, use T code ME01. Then step 4, behalf of that we create or define a purchase info record, okay, that is ME53L. Then similarly step 4, create a purchase order, ME21N. Similarly step 5, perform goods receipt, MIRO you can use, okay, for your goods receipt. Step 6, invoice verification, perform invoice verification. So for that use T code MIRO. So these are the steps, and last you have to seventh step, vendor payment, perform vendor payment, and last you can see. So for vendor payment F-53. Step 8, see all the status, okay, see the status or report. So for that we have different T codes, okay, for that we have different T codes. Through that T code we have to see. So what are the T codes? You can see here. So these are the T codes. Through the T codes we have to see. So these are all the steps, okay, these are all the steps you can see. So one by one we have to perform, okay. So first start with create a purchase info record. So use T code ME11. So in SAP run ME11, here you see. So this is your vendor, okay, yeah, correct. This is your material, yes, that is also correct. Purchasing info record PO11, plant SV11, info record currently not generated, okay, so we not enter anything. Info types, here you see all the info types. So standard info type we have select, press enter. Now you see information is coming, we not have to maintain anything here. Press again enter, okay. Here you see this is the window. Here you see delivery time. I have already mentioned you, like in this purchase info record, pricing, delivery time, quantity, purchase group that we have maintained. So this is your purchasing group. Standard quantity, if you remember 100 quantity during material creation I have maintained, okay. So here delivery time, so delivery time, if we let's suppose 10 days, within 10 days delivery is done. Okay, and standard quantity, if you want to change you can change. Minimum quantities, let's suppose minimum quantity is 10. If you want to mention maximum quantity, that is also like 1000, 10,000. Okay, net price, so here you mention the net price. Okay, per unit price, let's suppose 10 rupees per unit. So this way you have to mention the information price. Now press enter. Here you see quotation. Okay, so we not have currently have any quotation. Okay, now press enter. If you want to add any text, so let's suppose I have add purchasing info record for SPKM. Okay, so this is the text I have add. If you want to add any text you can add. Okay, that is all your choice. Now press enter. So these are all the information. Again press enter. System automatically give a pop-up to save your data. So click on S and you can see in the status bar your purchase record has been created. Okay, now maintain it here in your KDS file. So our purchase info record is created, you can see here. Okay, so this is the way purchasing info record is created. Now create source list, so use T code ME01, ME01. So use T code and ME01. Now you see material, enter your material, enter your plant, press enter. Now here say valid to, let's suppose valid we have to maintain for 10 days. Okay, so 10 days I have select 19. Yeah, where is 19? Yeah, it is 19. Supplier, enter the supplier, so our supplier, that is, okay, so enter the supplier. Purchasing organization PO11, so that is our purchasing organization. And here you see this the column fixed supply, so this is for use for if you want to fix this supplier for this material, so select this checkbox. If you want to block, here you see second column, that is block. If you want to block your supplier for this material, you can block. So one by one we have maintained and see the changes in the system in further process. Okay, so select fixed. Now press enter. Okay, now save it and you can see source list change, means your source list is maintained. Now behalf of that your source list is maintained. Now create a purchase info record. It is fixed. Okay, it is fixed. Now create a purchase requisition, guys. If it is purchase requisition, sorry guys, it is purchase requisition. Okay, it is purchase requisition, a internal document, so that is why I went at T code ME53N. So use T code ME53N. Behalf of that I have fixed a vendor for a material. So now if internal department create, okay, whenever internal department create a purchase requisition, so that time if they want to purchase this material, okay, if they want to purchase this material, so that time they have to maintain the source of supply. So if they want to fixed, okay, so they can fixed in this internal request. So internal request they have to maintain. Okay, they are tell their purchasing team like you will purchase this material from this vendor, okay, from this fixed vendor. So for that we maintain all this information in the purchase requisition internal request. So use T code ME53N, ME53N. Press enter. Here you see purchase info record. Okay, so ME51N, sorry, here I have 51N. T code use ME51N slash n ME51N. Okay, so ME51N. Here if you want to add any tags, so you can add. Okay, So like with the help of with the help of source list and purchase info record, we have to create purchase requisition. Okay, so this text is optional guys. Okay, I have already told you, if you want to maintain you can maintain, otherwise skip it. So now what is your material? Yeah, this is my material. I have mentioned here, this is quantity, let's suppose 100 quantity I want to purchase. Plant SV11, storage location SL01, purchasing group 001, material group 01, press enter. You can see automatically delivery date is coming. Okay, so maximum date, that is 19, but I have mentioned today's date, that is also fine. Now go to in this section, item section, and here you see source of supply. So in internal request I have already mentioned, with the help of source list purchase, we have to create purchase requisition. Okay, so here you source of supply, and here you see fixed vendor info record. If you click on this icon, okay, click on this tab, assign source of supply, click on it, automatically you can see, here you see your fixed vendor. Okay, it mention here info record, it is also showing here. So this is the way we have assigned fixed vendor in the internal request. Now check. Okay, no message issued during check. Now save it. Okay, now save it. So this is the way you have create purchase requisition. Okay, you have to create purchase requisition, your internal request. Now create purchase order, use T code ME21N, and here you see what is the reference. So reference is purchase requisition. Okay, purchase requisition number. Enter your supplier, press enter, you see a error message for your mandatory field. Enter purchase organization PO11, purchasing group 001, company code SVK1, press enter. Now come down here, we enter information with the help of purchase requisition. Okay, so where is our purchase requisition? Yeah, so this is my purchase requisition. Select it, enter it, press enter, you see automatically information is coming. And now net price is automatically coming. Why net price is automatically coming? Because in purchasing info record I have mentioned the pricing. Okay, so that is why pricing is coming. So now here I have only mentioned the text code, and you can see automatically text code is also coming. If you see text code is not coming, so you select your text code. Now check it. Okay, so there is no message because system know that this is fixed vendor, so system not give any error, any issue. Okay, now save it. So this is the way pop-up is coming. Save it. So your standard purchase order is created. Okay, now goods receipt. So for goods receipt, your reference, that is reference purchase order. Okay, use T code MIGO, enter your purchase order, press enter. Okay, yeah, purchase order last 69. Okay, 69, press enter. Okay, again use T code MIGO, enter the correct purchase order. Yeah, now it's working. You see all the information. Okay, all the information what you have entered, and after that here, okay, in this option, detail option, mention your storage location, your plant, verify it. Okay, and here you see item. Okay, checkbox, check it, document is completed, post it. Okay, your material means your goods receipt number is generated, your goods receipt number is generated, that is GR. Okay, now if you want to see the stock, okay, so use T code MMB, okay, see the stock slash and MMB, because in material receive at physical location. Now execute it, and you can see last time 100 stock, now you can see 200 stock, one more 100 is added. Okay, now perform vendor payment, because sorry, this is mentioned here. Yeah, now perform invoice verification, use T code MIRO, enter today's date, let's suppose, calculate tax, select your tax, business partner. If you want to add any tax, let's suppose this is vendor payment, but source list, with the help of source list. Okay, source list and purchasing info record. Okay, so that is the text we have maintained. Now enter your purchase order. So what is our purchase order? This is, so reference number, so this is the reference number. Now enter your reference number, press enter. You see what are the total payments. So 1000, enter 1000 payment, press enter, and you see it is clear, green color. Now click on simulate and verify your GL account. Yes, this is my current GL account, 1000 payment, tax T0. Now post it, and you can see, okay, document is generated. Okay, document is generated. Now perform vendor payment. Okay, now perform vendor payment. This is invoice verification number. There is any pending payment, so use T code /n F-53, press enter. 01 text, let's suppose vendor payment. Okay, source list, account 127002, amount 1000, select today's date, text, let's suppose I've entered the same text. In accounting, select your accounting, your business partner. So what is your business partner? Yeah, so this is the business partner. Press enter. Okay, here you see automatically coming, payment is coming. Okay, click on document, click on simulate. Now post it. You can see number is generated. Number is generated. Your payment is done. Your payment is done. So this is the number for your vendor payment. For your vendor payment. For your vendor payment. Okay, now if you want to see your status or report, so you use one by one all the T codes. /n ME53N, press enter. Okay, now enter your number, purchase requisition number. Yeah, this is my purchase requisition number that I have to enter. Now you can see in the status bar, you can see, okay, all the status. Now similarly, if you want to see ME23N, enter your purchase order. Yeah, this is the purchase order. You can see all the information. So this is my purchase order. Automatically all the information is coming. Okay, similarly, if you want to see the transaction entry, so that is also fine. It is cleared, executed, and you can see your one. Okay, last time we have configured. Here you see vendor payment. Okay, so this is the payment. Here you see vendor payment source list. So with this text we have added, and vendor payment has become source list. Okay, so this is the way we have performed. Okay, so this is all about your source list for a fixed vendor for a particular material. Similarly, I will show you how to block. Okay, so that is second thing. So blocked a vendor for a material. So the same steps, you have the same steps. Okay, same steps, pre-requisitions, all the steps is coming, but some steps you not do. Okay, I will show you. First of all, you required material and vendor, so that is the first thing. Okay, create a purchase info record, so that is the second thing. Okay, make a relationship, but it is optional here. In blocked it is optional. If you want to maintain, that is your choice, otherwise this is not compulsory. Okay, then maintain your source list. Okay, then create your purchase requisition. In this time you will see warning or error, and when you create one, if your vendor is blocked, so that time system not give you to create a purchase order. Okay, purchase order. Then okay, and if you not want to create a purchase order properly, so that is why you not create a goods receipt, because if your purchase order is not properly created, so and goods receipt we have create with the reference of purchase order, so that is why we not perform goods receipt, and all the steps, following steps we not performed. Okay, we see only the status. Okay, we see only the status. So this we not perform, cut it. Okay, we not perform. Similarly, we not perform. So this is also we not perform. Similarly, we not perform this. Okay, not performed, not performed, not performed. Okay, so now start with purchase info record. So if we see in purchase record, info record, we already make a link between material and vendor. Okay, you can see with, okay, so we use ME21. Okay, because again we not create, we only see. So use T code ME21, oh sorry, 12. So for changing, if you see here, for changing ME12, press enter. Here you see, okay, enter your info record number. So our info record number, that is, yeah, this is the info record number that we have entered. Now press enter, and you can see all the information. Here you see all the information we have maintained. Okay, already have maintained. So we not do anything, come back, we block the source list. Second step, we block the source list. Okay, we block the source list. So for that, ME01, use T code ME01. Here you see, use T code ME01 source list. Okay, so here you see ME02, ME02 or 01, both is fine. So I'm use ME01, press enter. Here you see all the information is already I have entered. Now click on this block. Okay, both the checkbox you not selected. Okay, because if you select both the checkbox, then system not identify you blocked it or fixed it. So that is why select block checkbox. Now save it, and you can see source list is changed, and if you want to click, you can see it is blocked. Okay, now verify it is blocked. Yes, sorry. Okay, Eastern ME 12. Okay, or ME 13. You can use source list. It is blocked. We blocked it. Okay, now create a purchase requisition. So use T code ME51N, ME51N. Okay, now if you want to add any text, so vendor is blocked, vendor is blocked. Okay, using source list. Okay, now, and if you want to add any more information, you can add. Now enter material related information. So our material, so I have entered the material quantity. Let's suppose quantity 100, plant 01. Okay, sorry, material group 01, plant SV11, purchase requisition 001, storage location SL01. Now press enter. Now press enter. You can see all the information is coming. Now assign. Here you see, go to source of supply. Click on source of supply. You can see, click on assign source of supply. Yeah, it is give a error that is not possible to assign a source of supply. Okay, because it is blocked, so that is why not possible to assign a source of supply. So that is why this message is coming. Okay, because blocked. So if your vendor is blocked, so why you create internal request for that vendor? Okay, so that is why your vendor is blocked. Now if you want to see what type of error is coming in purchase order if we create forcefully a purchase requisition. Okay, so let's suppose I will check. Okay, so I will check and save. So it is give a vendor what forcefully I have created, because I want to show you some errors in purchase order. So I have create a purchase requisition, the same reference number I will use for create a purchase requisition. Okay, so use T code. Okay, ME21N, use the T code ME21N, press enter. Here you select your supplier, and you can also enter. If you not want to select from the system, you can directly enter. If you know what is your supplier number, you can directly enter. Press enter, enter your purchasing related information. Okay, purchase organization 001, purchasing group, SVK1, company code. Now enter purchase requisition. So my purchase requisition, what is my purchase requisition? Yeah, here you see, this is my purchase requisition. I have entered here. Okay, now press enter, and you can see source of supply blocked. Okay, it is error message. It is error message, and if you want to create, if you want to see all the information, yeah, all the information is there. But when you will check, you can see purchase order item is still contain faulty items. Why it is faulty item? Because it is blocked, source of supply is blocked, so that is why it is showing here. Okay, but if you want to ignore, okay, if you want to ignore, so here saved it. Okay, let's suppose saved it. You can see it is not a give a save option, document is still faulty, it is give a hold. Okay, it is give a hold tab. If you click on it, your purchase order is created, but it is have some faulty items. It is have some faulty item, and with the help of this faulty item, if you create your goods receipt, okay, with reference goods receipt, so what happen in your goods receipt, we can see. Use T code MIGO, enter your purchase order. So this is my purchase order I have entered. Okay, now press enter. Here you see purchase order is still incomplete. So that is why, okay, that is why we not have to create. Okay, here you see we not have to create. System is not giving. Okay, it is faulty, so that is why we not have to create. If we want to perform MIRO, then what happen? If we want to perform MIRO, let's we check 01 2026, let's suppose 2026, check what type of error I will show you. Okay, so that you can see. Okay, let's source list, what it is blocked, it is blocked. Okay, so it is blocked. Now enter the purchase order, so this is the purchase order I have to enter. Press enter. Here you see purchase order is still incomplete. So this is all the reason. Okay, if your purchase order have some faulty item, if it is incomplete, then all the process you not have performed, okay, you not have performed. So that is the reason, and your stock also not updated, if you check your stock /n v, okay, press enter. This is the material, click on continue, and you can see here, you see on order stock, your purchase order is on order, it is incomplete, we not have to perform MIGO, so that is why this material is not coming here. Okay, because you only have create your purchase order, you not perform MIGO, so that is why if you have to perform your MIGO, so that time your all the stock will come here, unrestricted use. Okay, so this is all related to your source list and your purchase info record. Okay guys, now if you have any questions, so you can ask, otherwise I will end the session here.